Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering a team with Shadow Nidoqueen. Shadow Nidoqueen is a poison ground type, so its typing is really interesting. Basically resists all of Galvantula's moves, resists all of Crustal's moves, and as well is able to deal super effective poison jab damage to Azumarill. Obviously, its typing is not as good as against Azumarill since it is weak to the Bubbles, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump, but still a pretty interesting counter. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This is from Willows, someone I featured on this channel many times, and he's always bringing the spice. And he said he went up over 200 points in 2 days with this team. So Azumarill into Gengar, pretty neutral matchup. Obviously, they have Sludge Bomb. Then they're going to be able to deal super effective damage and going to be able to outpace. They actually go for the bait. Interesting. And going to switch out to Galvantula. Going to be met by Crustal. Crustal is a pretty good counter since it does have rock moves to be able to take down, in this case, Smackdown. And it's able to smack down Galvantula all the way down. Actually going to go into Nidoqueen. Very interesting. Rock Slide is resisted. The poison jabs are also resisted, but those shadow damage is so deadly. Here comes Azumarill into Nidoqueen. Gonna go for Earth Power. Choosing going for Earth Power and Stone Edge for the coverage. Gonna shield this, and it's being a Sludge Bomb. Let's see if he's going to be able to bubble down. No, not going to be able to bubble down. So going to choose to throw the Ice Beam, which I think is a very wise decision, especially since Azumarill is quite low. It actually has Hydro Pump, so that's going to be quite fortunate. Though, like, I don't know if they would get off multiple Play Roughs because they have Hydro Pump. Right, I guess they would have slightly more health. So I don't think actually it would make a difference if they had Hydro Pump or Play Rough. And gonna go for the poison jab down, and that poison jab damage is just so deadly in a literal sense, because it's first off, it's a jab, which hurts, and then it's poison, right, which also hurts. Anyways, we're gonna go with Azumarill into Galvantula. This is not a very good lead at all, so let's see how he's going to play it. Stuck in that extra bubble, which is very nice, and gonna throw the Ice Beam. It gets shielded, and then probably gonna go into Nidoqueen. Again, Nidoqueen resists all of Galvantula's moves, but Galvantula's attack set's so crazy it still does quite a bit of damage. And they actually go into Mandibuzz, which is at the time of the recording of this video, and probably not afterwards, the #1 ranked Pokemon in Halloween Cup. It is a very interesting Pokemon, obviously. It's extremely bulky, as you can see. It takes those discharges and full twitches very well. And here comes back Galvantula. Galvantula not going to appreciate these lunges as they deal neutral damage and as well reduce the attack of the Galvantula. And they're going to actually switch out into Nidoqueen, expecting the Azumarill in the back. Going to go for the Earth Power. Just going to do quite a bit of damage. And here comes the poison jabs. And able to reach the Earth Power before the Azumarill could bubble down. And Galvantula gonna come in and gonna go away. And Nidoqueen wash that spider or spooter down the spout. I don't know what the nursery rhyme is, but whatever. In a very good match. So we're gonna see Azumarill versus Marowak. I'm gonna switch out into Mawile. Unfortunately, like yeah, I don't know, probably could have stayed, but doesn't have like a great matchup on either side, right? So let's see what they're gonna go into. Gonna go into Mandibuzz. Okay, this whole team is weak to Azumarill. Whoa. Okay, the Mandibuzz is not terrible though against Azumarill. And it has Aerial Ace instead of like Shadow Ball, which would be a better coverage move likely, even though Aerial Ace has Stab. We all know how I feel about Aerial Ace. And actually going to go into Nidoqueen into Marowak. Obviously, Shadow Ball would be more energy efficient, but Bone Club is the much better bait move since it's less energy. And let's see, he's going to let this go or going to shield. Going to shield again. Really wants to take out this Marowak, which is going to be able to, and has that Stone Edge for the Mandibuzz. Going to be able to hit it with neutral Poison Jab damage, and that damage is really adding up. I don't even know if this, of course, Aerial Ace doesn't KO. Of course, and as well, like definitely Aerial Ace is not going to KO. First off, this is from a Mandibuzz, which is a very tanky Pokemon, and even though Aerial Ace has Stab, it is an absolute trash move, and gonna get Ice Beam, and that's gonna be a GG. All right, we're gonna go into this next match. I'm liking this team. Obviously, Azumarill and Galvantula are a really great pairing. But they don't necessarily cover, I would say cover as well as like Azumarill Crustle. Core is probably slightly better, but obviously it depends on what your third is, right? So like, you can't have Crustle and Nidoqueen in the back because you'd be way too weak to water. So Galvantula, Nidoqueen, Core in the back really makes a lot of sense. And they complement each other quite well. And let's see if this what this Azumarill is going to do. And we're going to see Galvantula come in. Going to go into Nidoqueen for sure. Going to resist all of Galvantula's moves. And here comes Crustle. And bye-bye, Crustle. This bug's been squashed. Alright. Going to go for lunge. Doesn't do that much damage as well. The Volt Switches are not going to do enough. But the question is this cumulative damage going to be too much? Going to switch out, and this game is over because Azumarill can definitely survive a discharge. That's going to be a GG. Very, very, very nice win. I like how quick these Halloween Cup matches are, especially when you compare them to like Ultra League or even pretty much. This might be the fastest battles. Again, this is like if you've done any Sylph Cups, this is like the type of battles that you're more used to. And then here comes Tentacruel. Oh yeah, this is the Acid Spray for sure. And gonna go for the Discharge. And let's see what their third Pokemon is. Oh, okay, with that debuff. Oh, but man, it is not going to. Oh man, Wiggly, you ain't gonna appreciate these Shadow Poison Jabs at all, my friend. And we expect the switch out, and then gonna go for this is like an Aerial Ace, like oh, it's a Shadow Ball. Okay, that's more respectable, much more respectable to have. I actually think like a Shadow Ball is better to have. The Air Slash is good for like I guess like a Toxicroak, but it's such a terrible move. Oh my gosh, foregoing the interesting foul play altogether. Interesting. That's okay. That's something I haven't thought about before. And the Wigglytuff say, "I'm out of here. I may be shiny, but I ain't no shadow." Right. So picks up a very nice 5-0 in one of his first sets in Halloween Cup, and lands the left-handed great throw, quick catch on the Machop, and we're gonna go into this next match. I think he sent me 15 battles, but I think I'm only gonna be able to cover 10 because I'm trying to like squeeze these things in between. It's very difficult for me to record. Okay, so doesn't necessarily have like a great answer to Swalot, to be honest, because Swalot kind of has like very interesting move pool for the entire team. Obviously, Nidoqueen would resist. Can go for the lunge here. Would resist the Infestation and Sludge Bomb, but obviously the Ice Beam is of concern. Back into Azumarill, gonna be met by Crustle again. Resists all of Crustle's moves. I can't imagine that they wouldn't shield, right? So But Crustle does resist the poison jab, but it really doesn't look like it. Does it resist poison? Man, I always mix up bug and... Okay, 1 second, I have to look this up. I'm pretty sure it does resist because of the rock typing. I'm pretty sure rock resist... Oh, man. I'm so bad with poison, bug, and their interaction. Yeah, resist poison. Okay. Alright, gonna be able to bubble down. There's nothing really that this Mawile can do. At this stage, obviously, that was a big bait call on Willow's side. Huge call. And we're going to go into this next match. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to find time to record, so I find time whenever I can. Because I stream in the evenings for between 4 to 8 hours. And then I have typically 4 hours of coaching that I do. Per day, and then as well I have some consulting work that I typically need to get done, which consumes anywhere between 2 to 6 hours. So then plus I need to sleep and a few other commitments, so it is a lot of time. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Nidoqueen does double resist poison jab, which makes it a very effective against other poison jabbers. And unfortunately, the Speedrill is trying to poison jab something that double resists fast move. But it does get quite a bit of energy. Let's see if it's going to be a drill run. It is likely another drill run because they were poison jabbing for quite a while. And here comes Azumarill. Azumarill able to land the charge move. Oh my gosh, the Hydro Pump. Okay. Still okay. And they decide to leave. Wow. Okay. I guess the Beedrill had no energy left, but it seemed like it still had a lot of health left. Am I wrong? I don't know if that game was decisively over. All right. Ice Beam. Let's throw this Discharge, which is going to do about half, almost half to Marowak. It's quite a bit. And this next one will almost KO or KO. Yeah, it probably would have KO'd. Definitely the Volt Switch afterwards. Doesn't need to shield this. This Shadow Ball does about 40%. Oh, Gavantula, this is definitely not what you want to see. They definitely go for lunge here. Gonna throw the Stone Edge. Yeah, definitely gonna be able to live, and as well the resist on the... Did you just let this go? Yeah, I guess you just let it go and bubble down. Oh man, they're super close to another move. Gonna look to land the play rough, and they decide to leave this match. And we're gonna go into this next battle. Wormadam is pretty interesting for this team to... It has a pretty decent matchups across the board, to be honest. Gonna go into... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did they... Because they wanted to catch the Hydro Pump? Oh, man. I think as the Wormadam, you just gamble at the... Well, you shield once and you should be able to tell whether or not they have a Hydro Pump or not. Okay, very interesting.